Scholars, welcome to the counselor's office. I'm Mr. Game Counselor. I am again recording in the morning because I was up all night, not only recording the entire script. I'm for Halo Combat Evolved, Halo Campaign Evolved, but I also started trying to downloading a bunch of gameplay footage from previous streams, and I still gotta do that to edit this together. I'm putting a lot of effort into this brutally honest review, and I want to make sure I put as much little details as possible, similar to what I did with Resident Evil 9. So bear with me as we do that. Now, talking about bearing, we had a former Destiny community manager bear it all on Twitter. That's right. GCX happened this weekend. GCX this year is everyone's group therapy from the Bungie community for Destiny, the funeral, which, just so we're clear, before we even talk about the main topic, let's just kind of like peruse. Just so we're all clear, and as a fair reminder, there are some of the worst people you know in this group. There are some of the worst people in the Bungie community and some of the worst people in the gaming community in this group, and they're smiling. Some are in this group. Some of the worst people are here. Let them have their moment. Let them have their group therapy. The cry session. Though they did celebrate, the voice actors, and I do want to say that's amazing to see the voice actors get some celebration. No hate against voice actors; they're only doing what they're paid to do. They're not developers, so shout out. We got Lodi, we got the Drifter. Is that Eris? I don't remember who the hell she is, but I know these two guys, right? Especially Drifter. Like, why does he look like a hobo? Anyways, shout out to these guys. But for everyone else, for the people out there that encourage Bungie to make some of the shittiest decisions, even though you're not leadership, you were part of the problem. You get what you fucking deserve. So, sit there and clap and cry and I need my group therapy. I care more about the voice actors because they're ones really getting fucked over here. But like I said, some of the worst people in the gaming community and even Bungie community. Hell, I'm sure there's a bunch of Marabots in here too. Some of the worst people. Enjoy your group therapy session. I did see this and I thought it was funny. I like Salta Greppo. I think it's a little weird to bring all your fucking belts, but I guess you have no other place that anyone else would actually give a shit about it, because we're being fair. No one gives a shit about this in the real world, so you might as well flex on the bros. Listen, if I got like a trophy back in the day for like Halo 3, I'd probably be flexing too, right? Let's be honest. So no hate on Salta Greppo. You flex where you could flex. But our main topic today is that Lena Rupert sports forehead cut after GCX jokes about Destiny hate. I saw this, and Mrs. Liar, she is a known liar. People like to glaze her as if she was one of the best community managers. She wasn't. Thank God she's gone. Ever since Deej left, the community managers have gone to shit. We've not had very many good community managers, in my opinion, since Deej. But here we are. It's hard for me to trust this woman when she went and said Bungie tried to buy her silence for $67 million. And then she proceeds to be silent anyways and not saying a damn thing. Oh, you're such a badass. you didn't, you fought against the machine, even though you did exactly what the machine wanted, supposedly. Anyways, so let's look at the original post, and there's even already a community note, which is something you always got to remember, right? Some Destiny players really hate me, apparently. Wait, did she edit this? I'm a little confused. By the way, it's funny because it reminds me of this. Apparently she was slapped or something. I don't know. Like, it's this is what I imagine. She's rolling up to GCX and then just gets also very assumptuous to say it's Destiny players and not like just a Bungie fan. But girl, why you private your account with 500,000 followers? The op's already in. Is she still like privating? She's not privating. Oh. Taking a small break from this platform. Some of y'all need some serious therapy. Catch me on Instant Blue Sky. Oh yes, the safe space. Catch me on the safe space. Anyways, let's see. Okay, the experience is incredibly safe. And I was also able to get a safe spot, and I was surrounded by the most amazing people. There's a lot of unfocused anger out there right now. I'm lucky to have had people in my corner that made me feel safe and allowed me to have the most outstanding experience. GCX was so healing for me in so many ways. Please don't let this overshadow joy. It was one hell of a weekend. Please celebrate that instead. Why the fuck would you put that out there? Also, why would you specifically called out Destiny before this event? Like, it's hard. Listen, it's hard to decide whether she's lying or not, because this is when we have called out the unhinged, delusional aspects of the Bungie community, both Destiny and Marathon. It's hard to determine whether she's lying or not, because it is exactly what you think would happen for some of these unhinged people. Some of these people telling you to go shoot up schools, people calling you other people in the community PDFs. I mean, these people just get triggered over Steam charts. It is very possible that someone did this, because we know that there's incredibly unhinged people online. I'm not surprised if it happened. I'm not surprised, though I don't think it's as cool or funny as this. They probably threw an item because they're a bunch of sissies that would never actually come up to you in person. By the way, that's not me encouraging people to come up in person. You might get shot if you go to the wrong person. Shot, tasered, maced, beat the shit out of. One of the multiple things that could happen. It's not worth taking your online anger out. Don't be a fucking weirdo. Get a punching bag if you have anger issues, or go see a therapist. But it's hard. It's hard. But she has a known history of lying and exaggerating and making bullshit for attention. Like, she is a known attention seeker. GCX, of course, immediately reached out because they are amazing and really pull out all the stops to make the event safe. Generally, no pitchforks, please. Again, what were you expecting when you posted on Twitter? Like, obviously you were so fucking wrong that you ran to Blue Sky. We've got each other's backs. That's what we do. Something positive. What was your favorite memory? Mine was accidentally picking up Casey Rue and spinning her around like a maniac. Well, you have maniac. You know, I'm not going to continue that statement. That didn't. I'm not. No. Nope. I don't want to insult anyone else. Nope. Just keep it real. So let's look at the community notes. So we have the community note. Clarification: incident occurred at the airport, not during the GCX event. GCX advised contacting the law enforcement. The author stated that GCX was safe, healing, and asked not, I mean, it is healing because that's everyone. That's where these people's group therapy is. They've got to be able to heal eventually. So GCX did respond and say, just clarifying here that we have spoken as several people are pinging and reaching out. The incident did not occur during the event, but at the airport, we advise contacting Orlando Police Department or the equivalent airport law enforcement agency. GCX director of, by the way, if she went all blue haired, this is Orlando's Florida. I don't want to get political, but if they think there's something, let's just say fruity about you, it would not surprise me in Florida that someone, you know, lashed out because of your hair or because they assumed a little something about you. So just to assume it was also Destiny players, that's like the third option. That's like that is the complete third option, is because people, not saying that everyone does that, but there are people out there that do, you know, go out of their way to harass people who might seem a little fruity. Again, try not to be political, but I'm being honest. Listen, I'm being honest. It happens. Just like people go, you are racist. It happens. Not happen all the time, but this shit isn't like unnormal to have someone do that because of, you know, the way you look. Anyways, let's see what people are posting. Could you stop? Stop. I don't want to propose my own notes. I don't care. So let's see what we got. GCX giving their clarifying statement. Home from GCX had the best time, already booked flights for next year. Thank you so much for all the hugs, amazing conversations, great memories, Guardians forever. To whoever did this, one day you will die. If you do not grow past the person you are now, not only will you almost will nobody mourn your passing or know who you were, but those few cries will be drowned in a cacophony of cheering and celebration. You know, you could say this for a lot of people in the Bungie community, to be honest, a lot. But unfortunately, just like these people, let's be fair. Just like these people, like that are being harassing, attacking, they probably are some of the most loved people. They probably have people that love them. They probably will be missed, and that's how reality is. Unfortunately, unfortunate. There's nothing that's they need serious consequences, because if this really happened, this is online anger, people are getting weird, there should be consequences, but they probably won't have enough to encourage people not to do this. Wishing Liana a speedy recovery. I'm sorry she was injured. That said, please look at the quote on this tweet because some of them are just really funny. I can't even lie. What happened? Absolute time of my life. Glad's a Chad. This is not okay. If you follow me and think this people are okay, please unfollow me. I wonder how many people unfollowed. Generally, why? As far as I'm aware, you've always been a massive net positive. Okay. I hope you're okay and safe. My first GCX was awesome. It was really great to meet everyone. I will run a bitch over. Tell me who. Ah, yes. Nothing says like Bungie community is unhinged, like meeting unhinged behavior with more unhinged behavior. If I get hating people online for LOs, whatever, but if you think this is okay, you're mentally ill. They are. Welcome to the party. Something I've been saying. These people are mentally ill. If she really did get hit, these are mentally ill people, and they are the Bungie community. Wake up, sheeple! The people that did this are not Destiny players. No, they are. They're some of probably the most Destiny of Destiny players you ever Destinied with. No real Guardian would do this. I hope Orlando PD finds these degenerates. I mean, have you seen some of your leaders in Bungie? Have you seen some of the people who are streamers? Like, this is on par. Are we forgetting that Pete Parsons drove around a pregnant woman and then fired her the next day. I've heard more unhinged shit with this community than some of the other gaming communities. And I hear a lot of weird shit from League of Legends communities. In all seriousness, if you haven't yet talked to the rare drop guys, have them talk to Universal and see if there's anything on camera, because nobody did that. Well, apparently this happened at airport, so it should be Orlando. Dude, what's wrong, people? I'm so fucking sorry you have to deal with this shit. Welcome to reality, where weirdos exist. For a person that works in communication to say that this happened at GCX is an absolute misstep. Damn. By the way, just so we're clear, her specifically not stating where this happened, such a fucking misstep. The amount of people blaming the event, and I'll make fun of the event as being like a, therapy session for some of the worst people you know. But let's be honest, it's kind of bullshit to see an event get the flack for something that didn't even happen in the first place, like in its zone. Like, that's some bullshit. And she's a real shitty person for that. She was so worried about getting fucking attention that she didn't do the due diligence of posting what actually happened or where it happened until after it blew up, and then she posted in the comments down below. So in some regards, even if this did happen, she's still a shitty person, because you're having this event that people worked on. Think what you want. People worked their asses on for her to fuck over, and everyone's blaming for something that didn't happen. Now there's this misinformation spreading. People are like, oh, GCX isn't safe because this community manager got assaulted. All these weirdos are now roaming. I mean, let's be honest, there's a shit ton of weirdos in the GCX, but they're actually putting hands. They're out here. People are going to start thinking that this is what's happening at GCX. I love this meme. Or I love this GIF. This is gonna be in my meme. This is what's happening at GCX. Everyone's being attacked. Rated E for everyone. Everyone gets his hands. Oh my god. But yeah, fuck her. The Desecutee is too sweet. In the comments talking about how Painter is being hypocritical, like oobing crowd or is the same thing as assaulting a human. Oh my god, that is so funny and stupid and unhinged. People are still mad at this guy for not even like oobing, and people are still just. This is again some of the worst people were in GCX and are still online. About this whole situation. Holy shit. Let it fucking go, dude. Let it go. He oobed. Who fucking cares? It's a fucking video game. Now they have rules now that say you can't do that shit. Gamers deserve nothing. No. Gamers deserve everything. The alt-right success in opting weird incel failures among the gaming crowd generally need to be studied. Okay. And this, by the way, language like this, making this overly political, and like I said, I did mention something that is a possibility, but doing this right here is going to immediately make people, it's going to make people like immediately not give a shit about the problem and make fun of you and make fun of this and make it a joke. You're not helping the situation. Please shut the fuck up. Like an attack, get police involved. I hope and pray to God you reach out to me so I can cripple you. You absolutely put your hands on a woman, evil piece of shit walking among us. I can't. Well, what if it's a woman? Or that's very, let's be honest, it's probably a man, or what probably looks like a woman but is a man. And I don't mean that in the way that you think I do. I mean, they're, like he said, they're what's this? That's what I meant. But still, you're assuming that it was a dude, but who knows? Because she literally gave shit all information. But again, I'm gonna allow this one because I agree. Like, you should never put your hand on a woman. You should never put your hands on kids unless you're, you know, disciplining them. And when you're disciplining them, you're not beating the shit out of them like this. That's all I got, man. I don't know. It's just, you know that someone it's hard to believe whether they're telling the truth or not when they have existing behavior of attention seeking. Like, it's hard to be empathetic, but at the same time, like, I don't want it like a victim not getting justice. So I hope if the police are involved, I would hope we get an update. I hope we get an update. Do you think we're gonna get an update? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think we're gonna get an update of someone being arrested? Because if it happened in the airport, it should be pretty freaking easy to identify. They got cameras fucking everywhere. So we'll see how that turns out, though. I'm Mr. Game Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and just as a reminder, don't be fucking weird. Don't listen. Keep your if you want to trash talk like it's like Call of Duty, like it's your gamer talk. You don't like someone, keep it to online beef. Don't go in person, be a fucking weirdo. Don't attack anyone. One, because your life could be in danger, and two, just don't. Please, even if you're mentally ill, have one brain cell that isn't ill, that has common sense. Don't be a fucking weirdo. See you next one. Game out.